We might just get hit with the Rico.
Me Millie. Cause we in the field with them birds like we play for the Eagles. I'm on probation, so let me not talk what's illegal. Switch it up. Today I woke up with my drinker, she rich as a beetle. For my teachers that said I won't make it here, I spent a day with.
Now everyone's gonna say, imagine him in the rotation. Just imagine him in the rotation. Ndamukong Suh reportedly said, I guess early in the season, that he would play for the Eagles in 2018. That he didn't care about the money, that he saw the way the Eagles practiced. He saw the way they did things, and now seeing that they won a Super Bowl because of this defense, and he knows that we can't keep all our players, for him to be in this rotation. Ndamukong Suh has just been an issue, not even off the field, but on the field. Stepping on Aaron Rodgers, costing Miami, costing, even when he was in Detroit, costed them penalties up. I mean, I always saw news on him all the time, costing stupid 15-yard penalties for fighting, getting kicked out, getting ejected from games, stepping on Aaron Rodgers' leg on purpose, kicking a player. It's just absolutely absurd that, if he even lived up to his contract, the $100 million deal that he got with Miami, which they shouldn't have even paid him that. I think as a group, as the D-line for Miami, it's not really good. Besides Cameron Wake is probably one of the only guys that, I actually think is actually pretty good. But I wouldn't want him on this team. I really wouldn't. Now, is it a big upgrade from Bo Allen? Yeah, of course. But it's always that cancer issue. It's that locker room cancer issue that I don't agree with. Because there was already an incident. What was it? When his first year in Miami, it was an incident where he changed the play. They were getting ready for a defensive snap, and he changed what he was doing on the defense. He totally ignored the coach, ignored everything that he was doing, and that was reported, which was actually ended up true. And he didn't necessarily get in trouble for it, but he's not living up to his contract. Do I think he would be a valuable piece on the Eagles? Definitely. But it's all about money. I know he already said, like I just said before, that he said that he didn't care. He's got enough money now. He doesn't care about the money. He wants to compete. It gets to that point where if you're a free agent and you just go from team to team, and you're kind of just like, I just want to win the big game. I want to win a Super Bowl. I don't even care about what I'm making. I just want to go out, be on a good squad, and do our thing. He knows how this defensive line worked. He knows how it's going on. What's going on with that. So, to be that successful with a pass rush and the secondary making a lot of plays, or the defensive line making a lot of plays. So to put the team in the offense in good position to win games. And that's what we've been doing all year. I just don't think that he would really fit the the morality. He wouldn't fit the Eagles gene of this team, the heart of this team, especially on the defense. You can just say the whole team, really. I'm not really a big fan of Suh. He's just a big problem on the field, and I don't know, because he could cost you a game. I don't trust him, and I read that and I was like, really? Went up to defensive line coach and was like, yo, tell him to come get me, you know what I mean? And it was just like, he's like, oh, you mind putting that on paper or something as a joke? But no, is it an upgrade from Bo Allen? Yes, because Bo Allen was probably one of the least defensive linemen that really didn't do too much. He stood his ground, but he's too slow. He can't chase anybody. He can't bend the corner and go after somebody. You know what I mean? He only had, I think, one sack. I think it was during the Broncos game he had a sack, I think, on Osweiler. And other than that, I think that's it. He didn't really touch anybody else. He's not going to chase anybody. He just, if someone's coming his direction, he will grab him. But other than that, he's really no big piece to this defense. I think Destiny Vio would play better than him. I think Steven Means is another guy that would play better than him. You know, of course, Ndamukong Suh has been a dominant player. I think he was more dominant on Detroit. I think they had a better defense, you know, when he first started in Detroit. But as him being on the Eagles, I have no idea. I mean, I just don't think that he's good up here when it comes to game time. And one of the guys where, you know, he'd have to literally he would literally have to control his damn self. And because none of these other teammates are gonna take that bullshit from a player that causes havoc like that. And if he wants to play for free, hey, fuck it. If you want to play for free, it's fine. But you know, the attitude and the on the field bullshit costing the team penalties is not right. I'll be fucking pissed off, as well as the rest of the Eagles fans. But it's definitely an upgrade. Maybe if he didn't have the issues that he has had in the NFL, especially on the field, and being very salty and just not caring about, you know, the game, not caring about, you know, you got guys around you that are working hard and want to win this game, and you do stupid shit like that. It's just, it puts everybody down. It makes you look like the enemy. It makes you look like the odd man out, which why, you know, Detroit said, hey, we don't want to really pay you anymore. We don't really want to afford you anymore. We kind of just want to let you go. So let him step into free agency and, you know, go to Miami. And honestly, it just got worse. But I mean, the on-field problems kind of decreased a little bit when he went to Miami, but he had a few issues here and there. But I don't know, not a good idea. Don't think it's a great idea. Like I said, if those problems didn't exist, I'd say, hey, fuck it. You want to play for literally no money because you want to compete and you want to work hard all year? That's fine. Would be a great rotational player. Would be a dominant rotational player with Fletcher Cox, Timmy Jernigan, and having instead of Bo Allen, having Ndamukong Suh in there would be pretty damn good. I have to say, it would be. This is me excusing all the bullshit that's happened with him. It would be a very good rotation with Ndamukong Suh. He overpowers guards very easily. He's got size. He's got speed. He's a great pass rusher. He's got all the genetics to be on this defense. But as a character, as a person, I don't think he'd be the right fit. And we don't need cancers. We don't need any locker room bullshit on this team. So that's really all I gotta say. So what I say to this even happening is hell fucking no. He'd really have to convince me. But I would just stay the fuck away from it as far as possible. Let him go to another damn team. Let him do whatever he's got to do somewhere else. And you know, Fletcher Cox, between his deal and Ndamukong, you know, I can't barely say his name. And Suh's deal are two different stories. Fletcher Cox has definitely earned his money, because you know, most players, they get their money, they play good, they have to get their money, and then they seem to fall short. They seem not to play like they used to. They seem to put the monies in their head. You don't have to work as hard. But with this team, it's different. And you know, a lot of people worried about that when Timmy Jernigan got the deal. But you know, Timmy Jernigan really didn't show up in the Super Bowl that well. That's probably one thing I definitely noticed with Timmy Jernigan, especially in the Super Bowl. But when he got in there, he did his thing. I wasn't expecting, you know what I mean? I thought we'd at least get Brady on the ground a few times, but honestly, it's a whole team effort in the Super Bowl, especially when you're facing the New England Patriots. Everybody has to be on key. Everybody has to be on point, and you got to have a good pass rush, hence why Patrick Robinson's leaving, hence why he's walking. We're not paying him. And you know what? The pass rush made him successful on this team, and if he goes anywhere else, he's going to be nothing. Just like Suh went somewhere else. He's made plays here and there in Miami. I'm not saying he hasn't done shit. I'm not saying that, but his character and everything else is just not good. I think it's cancerous. I think it's not going to be good for the team unless he really makes a big turnaround. That's probably the only thing. So I don't know what's going to happen. But it's really all rumor. It's all rumor, and you know, even if he said all this stuff, it's just not. I don't feel. When I heard about it, I was like, huh? You know, like, it wasn't even like, oh my god, like excited about it. I was like, really, bro? Like, why? You know what I mean? Just the cat. It's just really It's just mostly on the character of himself, just the kind of person he is. Especially, all I care is what he does off the field, and on the field, and that's the most important thing. Because you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're a fucking piece of fucking shit, and you just, you know, you don't care about the team, and you start doing stupid shit on the field, you don't care about the team, and you start doing stupid shit outside, you know, outside on the fucking streets, you know, in the fucking world that we live in, it's not good. So I say hell no to this shit. And if anybody's wondering about this, and that's pretty much about it. So that's really gotta say about that. And that's it, guys. So that's all I want to say about that. And thanks for watching. Fly Eagles Fly. Shake Squad up. Peace, peace, peace.